Popcorn, just the way you like it.
No, thank you.
Why not?
Too much salt.
How do you know you haven't even tried it?
It's always too much salt.
I'll get you something to drink.
No, thank you.
How about I put some music on the stereo?
No, thank you. You want to talk?
It's very presumptive. You know, what would I do without you?
Eat too much popcorn, too much butter, too much...
I want to ask you something. You don't think that I'm shallow, do you?
It doesn't sound like you have much choice. You know, it's a decision made by the board of directors. But don't you have a say as a partner?
No. Look, I don't mind working for another firm. I'm happy to do a good deed for the city. It doesn't even bother me. Nobody's going to make any money on this deal. But, you know, they team me up with an architect I've never met from some company I've never heard of. The guy's supposed to be some kind of a lunatic.
If he's an architect, how much of a lunatic can he be?
NB. He goes by the initials NB, right? He works out of some kind of an abandoned garage. I get this. He lives in a tent up on the roof.
Well, you always say architecture is about change.
Yeah, well, architecture can change all at once, all right? I'd like to do my good deed for the city without turning my life inside out. Thank you very much. Yeah. Well, then the board says, well, we can't work in a garage, so we'll make space for him and some of his people on your floor. Starting this week. We're not jammed up enough down there. What?
I think you might be a teeny tiny bit shallow.
Let's talk about something else.
Fine.
Sex.
You want to talk about sex?
When's Zoe coming home?
Tomorrow.
Oh, that should be enough time. Let's make some noise. Well, all I can do is give you my opinion. No, you're absolutely right. It's totally subjective. Yeah. All right, well, look, we want to wish you the best. All right, yeah, sure. What do you want to bet? They go through a dozen architects, they'll still hate the building.
No bet. Chairman of the Asian Heritage Council.
Yeah.
And
What was it? These are the calls just from this morning?
Friday. The chairman's
Well,
office...
why didn't I see them on Friday?
Because you weren't here.
Where was I?
You were playing golf with Eliza at Meadowlands.
That's right.
Well, you know, memory loss is part of the normal aging process.
Oh, well, thank you for sharing that. I'm sorry, what's your name again? All right, Phyllis, let's start with the chairman of the Asian whatever.
Rap.
Something wrong, Beth?
I bet if I had sex more often, I wouldn't be so disorganized.
Really? I didn't know there was a correlation between, what is it, frequency of intercourse and organizational skills?
Go ahead, laugh. You're married to a man who can't keep his hands off you. Look at your desk. I'm married to a guy who pats me on the shoulder every fiscal quarter, and I just scheduled 2 school tours on the same day at the same time.
Bring me the paperwork. I'll see what I can do.
Don't you think you ought to stop this volunteer saint routine and take the paying job they're offering?
If I take the paying job, I have less flexibility.
And a bigger office?
And that means less time with Sam. Besides, I hear they already hired somebody.
They hired someone else for your job?
Bez, this is my job, and I have more than enough work to do. So why don't you get me your paperwork so I can get back to mine?
In 30 years, I never understood you.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Zoe. You are treated differently because you're my daughter. Anybody else who was this late would have been fired. Look, I'm not saying that it's a
Dad,
capital
I got
offense.
the message.
You're the only intern we have around here. You happen to be my daughter. It just doesn't look good.
Okay. How do I look?
You look fine. How do I look?
Uptight, as usual.
Hi, how are you? All right, sorry we're late.
Maybe I should call again.
Why don't we just reschedule? I have a lot of stuff that...
NB.
Very late and very sorry.
You're a woman.
There was an old man crossing on the crosswalk in front of my car. 1 minute he was upright, the next minute he was down. I dialed 911, 4 fire trucks arrived, and the paramedics started treating him for heart failure. Turned out he had gas.
I'm Nell Bergen.
The woman. You must be Sam Mercer, the man.
This is my daughter, Zoe.
How do you do? You're an architect.
Yeah, no, actually, she's our new intern.
Well, an aspiring architect.
She's a sociology major at Brown. She's taking a semester off.
Can she talk?
As a matter of fact, I can. My field is urban social dynamics.
Good. Well, when you graduate, you can come and work at the center we design. It's going to be really terrific, and I don't just mean the way it looks. You've met my assistant, David Stu. Miss Cora Windsor, who, of course, is very modest, but in truth came up with the entire idea for the center.
Nell had some good ideas, as I recall.
So what did you talk about before I arrived?
The Lovell House, Nitra, 1927.
Ah, very close, but it took 2 years to build. Completion date was 1929. If this project is as successful as we hope, it could become a model for community centers nationwide.
Really?
Yes. Don't you know about the center?
No, not much, not really.
Don't your interns get briefed on ongoing projects?
Well, usually they do, but
Wait, aren't you the one who never turned up for any of the meetings we had on this project?
I guess I must be.
Well, on the face of it, it's a regular recreation center, but applicants have to attend classes given on the premises at no charge, designed to teach life lessons. When a member has completed all the classes offered, he can remain at the center by becoming a volunteer.
Wow, that sounds really great.
What is not clear to me is how you get a feel for what needs to happen architecturally when you haven't the faintest idea of what the structure you're designing is about.
She's not that weird. Nell is dynamic.
Dynamic. She's a dynamic pain in the ass. She's been there for a week. She's rearranged the coffee room.
Everyone says it's better.
She put these humongous set of stereo speakers in her office.
She uses music as an inspiration.
Oh,
A lot of people do. Zach does it when he skydives.
Oh, I see. But she wears napkins in her hair. Napkins.
They're not napkins, Dad. They're bandanas.
They're napkins, okay? I saw them at Bess and Murray's picnic. We use them to wipe our mouths. They're napkins.
Look, she's got her own style, and she's successful. And she wasn't wrong about you missing those community meetings either.
Oh, she wasn't, huh?
I wouldn't mind being like her when I grow up.
Oh, now, that's a hell of a thing to say right here in front of your mother.
Oh. Dad, there are other women in the world besides Mom.
I love it when you two talk about me like I'm not here.
Besides, I didn't say Nell was better. She's just different.
Yeah, she really is, or she tries to be.
Aha.
She doesn't see things like other people. You know, she's I don't know, real alive. You'd like her, Mom.
Oh, yeah, you'd love her.
She thinks Dad's a stuffy old fart.
Zoe, I've known that about your father for years.
Hey!
How do we know this isn't just some showcase for your businesses to come in here, put up a bunch of walls and hang plaques of who donated what?
You don't, which is why you all need to muster up some trust. Mix it with some responsibility and participate in this project so walls of plaques don't happen.
A lot of promises made that this community been broken.
That's right.
Hold it now. Nobody up here is denying the fact that this community has been treated badly for too many years. Just as nobody up here can absolutely guarantee that every promise that you've heard today is going to be kept.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
I will promise you this. This recreation center is going to be built. Which is why we're here. I mean, we're here because we want your participation. We want your ideas. We want your comments. We want your complaints. We want your help. Now, I don't know if this suggestion has been made yet because I missed the earlier meetings, for which I apologize. Suppose we set up a separate telephone line and we plaster the phone number all over the neighborhood. Right? Then if anybody's got any ideas or comments or criticisms, all they have to do is pick up the phone and call it in. What do you think?
Try it again.
Okay. Now.
Ah, I'm gonna need a tow.
Okay. I'll see if I can find a phone.
Hey, sweet thing. Nice wheels.
Thanks. You think so?
I'm a parts expert. I know so.
Well, I ought to tell you, I'm not interested in a casual liaison. I'm looking for a serious, long-term commitment. Are you interested?
Let's go, Luke.
Works every time. I'm starved. Let's eat. Excellent. Thank you.
You always eat other people's food?
Well, if they offer. Is your wife always out at dinner time?
My wife's at a meeting. She's a volunteer at the museum, and she's a gourmet cook.
I'm a horrible cook, but I'm a gourmet eater. After ruling out some places that should probably be closed to health authorities, I finally found great takeout around the office.
Oh, you like takeout?
Yep. I love takeout. And working late and small adventures. If you appreciate things that are young and tender, the baby squid is excellent. Would you like some? Thanks for the lift, by the way.
It's okay. And I have to say that those gentlemen, well, they weren't wrong about your wheels. Your legs.
Well, here's to conflict resolution. Architectural and otherwise.
Working late on a Friday.
You're working too.
Well, Zoe and her mother are having kind of a ladies' night out, you know, so here I am.
It was a very interesting lecture you gave at the library last week.
Oh, thank you. I didn't see you there.
Oh, I was draped in black. Didn't want you to be distracted by my legs.
Tell me something. You really like this music? I mean, that surprises me.
What surprises me is that we're working together on a rather large project, and you don't have the slightest clue about my work or what it means to me.
Well, then, why don't you tell me?
Why don't I show you?
Are we going somewhere?
Yep. A visit to a genuine architectural treasure.
Oh, that's much better. I bet you like rap music, too, right?
Absolutely. Especially the ones about judgmental male architects. I sneak in here all the time. I found a reference to it in a book. It took me forever to find it. It used to be huge. Then they developed the property, and this is all that's left. There's nothing else like it from the period. Which, from the materials used and some of the building techniques, I think it's probably about 30 years old. Sam, when I work, my feelings come first. From them come design and theory. For me, this place has a solid feeling. Design and theory are definitely here, but I'd bet they came last.
Actually, it's 32 years. It was a competition to design a park for an urban lot. I was 20, I was a lot more interested in the cash prize than in expressing my feelings, but I'm glad you like it.
Get out of here. This is your treasure?
Swear to God. It's too bad they kind of let it go. You really live in a tent?
I used to.
Yeah, okay.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Just do me a favor. It took me a long time to get used to living with the most punctual man on earth. Don't change on me now. Mother's making you breakfast. Come on, hurry up. It's gonna get cold.
Okay,
Come on.
okay.
We'll just start to see the precipitation that this system is holding sometime earlier tomorrow. The higher elevations from Montana all the way down to Colorado are likely to see this.
Where's Zoe?
I don't know why.
She said she was starved. You know, everybody is a little off this morning.
I hope I'm not included in that review.
If you don't overcook Sam's eggs, he is late. Oh, is he cranky?
Could be male menopause.
Excuse me.
I saw it on Oprah. This man was in terrible
Sam
shape.
does not have male menopause.
Who's got menopause?
Nobody has menopause. Eat.
Good morning.
Ah, my lord.
Oh, you do lay the best eggs, Janet, but I don't have time. Just a
Ah,
minute.
Sam.
Coffee, that's what I need. Wagons, Hozo.
You know, it would be different if you weren't my father.
What would be different?
Being late. I mean, it's not a crime, Zoe. It's just
Zoe.
that you're...
Zoe, move your ass. Bye, everybody. See you later.
Hey, what about my goodbye kiss, you?
It's important for families to eat together. It helps children bond to their parents.
Bye.
Fine.
Oh, here he comes now. Just a moment. Sam, there's a Mr. Bentley would like to speak with you.
Boy, you certainly have a lot of awards.
It's not my idea. My wife decorated my office, and what can I say? She's proud of me.
Sam, a contractor, Mr. Bentley is here. He says he won't leave until he can speak to you.
Just tell him I'm not here. Look, I think that we,
He saw you come in. Also, there's a presentation in the boardroom in 20 minutes.
If that's Nick Bentley, just tell him I'm the other architect on the project. I think he'll go quietly.
And close the door, fellas.
He botched up a job of mine. I almost had to get his license revoked. So you better stay on my good side.
I'm a happily married man. That's why I stopped. I've never met anybody like you. Obviously, I find you very attractive and very smart. And if things were different,
I was married once for a couple of minutes. He was a poet. He wrote about our marriage instead of participating in it. Being the only child of 2 dead parents, I sort of thought having a husband might be good company. I was wrong. Anyway, I'm glad you stopped. It's not my style. I almost never sleep
Hi.
with interns' fathers.
If I forgot anything, I'm gonna kill myself. I know.
Hi.
Nice shoes. Like them, Dad?
Yeah, I liked them when I wore them in the service, too.
I wear them because I like them. Good.
Listen, I have work to do, so if you...
Bye.
Bye.
Dad said you grew up in Europe. Yeah. Have you been? No, not yet.
Oh, at your age, you should go.
Who died?
Huh? What do you mean?
Look, looks like a funeral inside.
Oh, no, your father brought me flowers.
Yeah, it's an old-fashioned custom between men and women, so you wouldn't know anything about it. It's before Zach's time.
How come you got flowers if you're going out of town? Oh, Mom. Nell Bergen was wearing these shoes that Dad could not handle.
That bad?
Well, they went with the rest of her outfit, I guess.
Right. Was he always this conservative?
Oh,
No, as a matter of fact, he wasn't.
I'm starving. What's for dinner?
Whatever Dad wants.
Good morning, Mr. Mercer.
Hey.
How was your vacation?
Oh, it was great. I was gone.
Are you all right, Sam?
Yeah, I'm fine. Listen, what do you think of you? David, how you doing? Hey, you look great. Thanks. I wanted to ask you, that earring that you wear in your nose, does that thing hurt?
It's a nose ring. I can't feel it.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good. Well, I mean, that's good that you can't feel it. Look, I'll talk to you later.
I thought you had a policy about never mixing work and pleasure.
I do.
Oh, so what's that smell?
That what?
Smell, as in scent. Like when animals have the hots for each other and they release an odor.
David, has anyone ever told you you are a bizarre human being?
My parents? Well, all my relatives actually. Let's see, the United States military, and I think you've mentioned it before.
No doubt. I'm going to have coffee.
I'd love to join you.
Okay. So we got carried away for a moment. Nothing of any real consequence, and it's over.
And?
And he's happily married, and I'm happily divorced, and anyway, I must have a bug or something. I don't feel up to an illicit affair.
You sure?
I'm actually tired.
Maybe you're at that age where you need to start taking iron.
Thank you, David.
You know, repression can be exhausting. You may have doused the flame, but the fire isn't out.
I don't know why I let you talk me into these. You shouldn't have pressured me. I just hate it when you do that. Now I'm going to have to return these before the sale's over.
You're crazy. They're great.
Yeah, well, maybe. But Sam won't like them.
Sam isn't going to wear them.
I'm taking them back.
Well, I'm not taking this back.
Well, Murray will certainly appreciate that.
He might, but I know someone else who definitely will.
Who? Bess, who are you talking about? Bess?
Yeah, well, somebody better check it out before somebody gets hurt.
Sam! Got some bona fide neighborhood guys to help us with our plans.
This is Sam. He's the big cheese around here. And he is very, very serious. To the left.
Hey, yo, Sam. Chill, man.
Chill means relax.
Hey, Pumpkin, how about some popcorn?
Oh, it'll probably give me food poisoning.
What are you talking about? My popcorn?
Oh, don't take it personally. It's just the kind of day I had. First, I broke the coffee machine.
You what?
The one at work. Then, we picked up the wrong plans for the fountain project. Now they can't get the right ones until Monday. And after I got yelled at for that, Nell canceled lunch.
Really?
She was gonna turn me on to this great soul food restaurant near the community center. But, she went to the doctor instead.
Oh.
David said it's a miracle she went at all because she really is the opposite of a hypochondriac, whatever that is.
Christian Scientist.
You want to go with us?
What, to the doctor?
No, to the soul food restaurant.
Yeah, sounds like fun.
You're a good guy, Dad. Mwah.
Yeah.
Residence of Princess Di. Please leave your message after the tone. Oh, and if this is Charles, don't bother to call back.
David, morning.
Morning, Sam.
Where is she?
She's in jail. She got a speeding ticket and apparently told the officer he has an authority problem. Anyway, they arrested her, but she wouldn't let me pay bail. She wants to experience being a prisoner as a sociological event.
Well, but she wants what?
Oh, she's been incarcerated before. Jaywalking conflict, picketing an animal research lab. Of course, she'd say we're all in some type of prison anyway. She once told me men in jail are more honest.
All right, look, I need the tower plans.
Nell's got them. She was gonna get copies today.
I do appreciate your generosity, but I distinctly told David I did not want to be bailed out.
Oh, believe me, the last thing I wanted to do was to bail you out, okay? But the tower plans happen to be locked in your car, which they won't open unless you're there.
Okay, fine. They can open the car. You can have your plans. I'm going for a burger.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to walk.
Why would I walk?
Why would a woman with your brains and your looks want to spend the night in a holding cell?
You wouldn't understand even if I told you.
The reason you're gonna have to walk is because you have so many unpaid tickets, they impounded your car.
Where's your car?
It's right over there. We just walked past it.
I have a lift.
Absolutely.
I tell you, I thought about you in the slammer.
Yes, several times, but why don't you tell me again?
Look, it's not like I'm joining a cult or getting tattooed.
I'd rather you get tattooed.
Lots of people go back to school and graduate and pursue careers.
But honey, you have 2 years to go. I mean, doesn't Zach want you to graduate? He did.
Yeah, and he still doesn't know what he wants to do.
Please.
Look, Dad, if you want to fire me or have me move out, that's fine. But I am taking another semester off. I'm going to Europe with Zach, and I will finish school when I come home. I will be at Zach's.
Get you some more coffee.
No, don't. All right, please. Don't wait on me, Eliza, okay?
I am not waiting on you.
Just like to push a button and fast forward our lives.
Come on, what would you fast forward to?
Our old age together. You know, Zoe visiting with the kids and their husband.
Who probably will not be Zach. Then again, she could do worse than Zach. You remember that guy when she was a freshman?
Eliza, I'm having an affair. The first time it ever happened.
You what?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to tell you. I want to talk about it. We have to talk about it.
Didn't expect to see you back so soon.
Believe me, it wasn't my idea. Do you think anybody still eats creamed tuna on toast?
My mother.
Oh, well, my mother drank. And she cautioned me about doctors. She said they only practice medicine because they can never get it right.
Hold this.
Okay.
He'll be in to see you in just a few minutes.
What do you want to bet he blames it on the lab?
Eliza? I waited for you for an hour. We lost our start time. Hello? Anybody home? Eliza? What's going on?
Why are you having an affair, Bess?
Why what?
Why are you putting your marriage in jeopardy? Why are you sneaking and lying?
I don't know. Murray doesn't have much of a sexual appetite. It's my last chance.
I have to go.
Sam, I need to finish.
I told Eliza.
You what?
Well, I don't know for sure what's happening with us, but I know I don't want it to stop, and I don't want to lie to anyone about it.
I don't believe this is happening.
I know how you feel. Sweetie.
Sam, there's something I need to tell you.
I don't care. All right? I've thought about this. Whatever it is, I don't care. If you're married, you used to be a nun, you've had a sex change operation, don't tell me because I don't care.
Sam, I'm sick.
Why? What do you mean? Because you're sleeping with a married man? Come on, you're supposed to be the progressive one in this. What, sweetie? What? Sweetie, what is it?
Excuse me, Sam. Mrs. Mercer's on the phone.
I'll call her back.
I went to the doctor and...
What? What is it? Eliza!
No, Dad, it's me. What's up?
I was looking for your mom.
Oh, well, didn't she tell you? Bess had some sort of a panic attack or something, and Mom went to stay with her for a couple days.
I guess we must have just missed each other.
Yeah, well, if you ask me, it's the moon. I mean, it's almost full, you know, which is always when people get really weird. I mean, did you see Nell today? She was out there.
Yeah, well, she was... she's gone to the mountains.
See? People get weird. I'm gonna do frosted pizza. You want some?
No, I'm not hungry. Look, Bess, please, just tell Eliza. I just want to talk to her, just for a minute. I want to see how she is. All right. Okay. Tell her I said goodnight.
Sam, we know these things happen. You know, we're both adults. But I know us. I know that we can work it out.
Look, I know you've given this a lot of thought.
No, Sam, every thought. Each and every thought since you first told me. And what we gotta do is look at our options.
She's dying.
She's what?
She's got some form of leukemia. She's got about 3 or 4 months to live. And I need to be with her.
You love her, Sam? Or you just feel sorry for her?
Listen, Eliza. I don't know if you can forgive me, but when this is over, I'd love to come back. I love you. I love our lives together. You're my family.
You're my family, Sam. You're my family.
I was ringing the bell.
Well, I had the radio on. I just turned it off.
Honey, you all right?
Hey, Mom. Do you think Dad would let me and Zach borrow the video camera?
You really have a lot of nerve. Announcing your asinine plan to go off to Europe and then you go running off to Zach's. I mean, what is it that you want? Just whatever you wanted, whenever you wanted.
Mom, I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was such a big deal.
Well, it is a big deal, Zoe, because I can't figure out what your father wants or doesn't want because he's not living with us anymore. He's having an affair with a woman who's dying. Sweetheart. Yeah, Mother, what? I mean, was there a talk show about men who leave their wives for terminally ill mistresses? Oh, God. I mean, what do the women do? You tell me, what do the women do? Do you think that they beg their husbands not to leave them for someone who's dying? Or do you think that they let them go and then take them back when the other woman has kicked the bucket? Oh, you haven't seen that show yet, have you?
Nell, it's Sam. Come on, open up. Hey. I brought you some flowers. Look, I found this hanging off the door. The city is going to turn your power off tomorrow. So how are the mountains?
Good. Good air.
Can I come in?
Sam, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I made a mistake. I don't want you to destroy your family. And I don't want what's left of my life to become a maudlin circus for two.
No, it's not going to happen, all right? It's too late anyway. I've already told Eliza. I packed my bags. They're in the car.
Sam, my main concern right now is that tomorrow they're coming to turn my power off, and I have a refrigerator packed with food. I'm sorry. I have things to take care of. You're going to get a ticket.
No, just tell me that you're not in love with me.
I'm not in love with you.
I don't believe that.
I am in love with you. But I have no respect for men who flagrantly disregard city ordinances.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. These are for you. Unfortunately,
They're dead. Okay, Sam. These are the rules. We have to say it, whether it's dearly departed, gone but not forgotten, passed away, or dead. We have to say it, Sam.
He left a number where we can reach him if we need him.
How responsible.
Oh, come on, Bess. What's he supposed to do? Not leave a number?
No, what he's supposed to do is not leave you.
Oh, really? So according to your rules, it's okay to cheat. You just have to stay home to do it. I thought we were etched in stone.
So did I.
So the West Wing is our biggest problem.
No, I think it's the possession of the West Wing that's preventing us from getting the flow we need from inside to outside recreation.
What about the North End?
Hi. Sorry I'm late. Zach and I had an urge to go to brunch. So, we did. Is there anything I can do for you, Dad? I mean, any whim you need satisfied, or have they all been taken care of?
Would you excuse us? Would you please like to tell me what the hell that was all about?
Oh, golly, Dad, I wonder. Could it be that my skirt wasn't ready at the cleaners, or that you walked out on Mom and me for some bimbo?
Nell is not a bimbo.
Nell?
Nell is dying.
Does Mom know? Who?
No, I haven't told her yet. Let's go over here and talk, okay? Listen, look, Zoe, I didn't plan this, all right? Any more than Nell planned to get sick. I love you. I love your mother. I'm asking myself questions I don't have answers for.
So why does she want to be with you?
Listen, Zoe. We want to be with each other for whatever time we have left. Well, I know this is an awful lot to try to understand, but believe me, I'm really trying to do what I think is right.
Good. So am I. Zach and I are getting married. Oh, don't bother checking the mail for your invitation. No, I don't get it. I mean, if Dad doesn't give a damn about you, then why should you give him the benefit of the doubt?
He does give a damn about me. He's been my husband for over half my lifetime. And in case you have forgotten, he's the father of my only child. Honey, your father and I have always shared everything. Sometimes I don't know where I stop and he begins. Zoe, have you ever given anybody the benefit of a doubt?
Yes, but I am not a doormat.
Would you please get that?
I'd rather not.
Hello? Oh, no. When? All right, I'll be right there. Oh, God, that was Dr. Shore from the hospital. Grandma's been taken there with chest pains. I've got to get my stuff. Will you please call your father, Zoe? Honey, I understand how hard this is, but listen, we're both going through it. I'm trying to do the best I can. I need you to help me. Please, will you help me? Please? Come on. Hi, Mary. It's Eliza. Is Bess there? She... Oh, no. She was with me. Yeah. Oh, gee, Mary, I don't have a watch. I don't know when. Well, she'll be there soon, I'm sure. I mean, she'll be there any minute. Yeah. Listen, Sam's here. I've got to go. I'll call her later, huh? Just tell her I can't go to work tomorrow. I'll explain later.
So how's Jacqueline?
In and out of consciousness. A lot of tubes. And she called your name a couple of times.
How are you doing?
I've been better. So, Bess told Mary that she was out with me tonight.
Was she?
No. I have a good idea where she was.
It's Nell Bergen. It's the architect that I'm working with.
Well, I didn't think it was Phyllis. You're living in a tent?
No, she has a place downtown. I'm staying there. Hi, Zoe.
Hi.
So how's Zach?
Fine. Mom, I'm gonna go back in and sit with Gran.
Okay, sweetheart. I'm gonna visit with your father for a while.
Want some more coffee?
Yeah. Maybe after a while, people just have to switch roles. After being taken care of for so long, maybe you need to take care of somebody.
David. Hey, I don't suppose that coffee's for me, right?
Afraid not. Nell was too tired to sleep. She called a little before 3 and said she thought it would be a good idea if she worked, but she didn't want to work alone.
Yeah. You're a good friend, David.
It's easy. I love her.
Yeah. Me too.
David, these plans stink. Please don't hurry just because I'm sick. How's the mother-in-law?
She's out of the woods, thanks.
Good. Well, at least she's not going to croak.
No, you look tired.
Is that compared to people in intensive care or just dying people in general?
I just remembered something I forgot.
They say dying is easy. Comedy's hard. Boy, are they wrong. You can't forget about it for 1 second. It's this horrible coincidental phenomena crap where everywhere you turn, there's a song on the radio. There's a report about death and dying on the 6 o'clock news. There are bookstores packed with books just about dying. They're how-to books. Because they figure no one gets beyond the amateur standing.
Now, why don't you just go home?
Because I don't want to go home. So I can have some soup and listen to a tape of whales giving birth. Oh, that would really make me feel better. Sam, why don't you leave me alone?
Is this about me seeing Eliza last night?
Oh, please, Sam. This is about work. I'm behind, and we both know what that means. Now, there's not much chance of me bringing this project to life, but I want to have a shot at it. So if you just let me work. Please let me work.
What did I miss?
About 18 hours and a mild heart attack. But you're gonna be all right. No surgery. Just a change in your lifestyle.
No more chocolate chip.
Not after every meal.
Heard from Sam.
Oh, he left a few hours ago. He was here most of the night. He's not having an easy time.
Neither did your father.
Pardon me?
Oh, your father loved me, in a manner of speaking, and he most certainly loved you. But he also loved a lady named Claire, with whom he had a somewhat tortured relationship for just under 20 years.
What?
And Claire was married to a prominent judge, so she didn't feel she could get a divorce, and I guess your father didn't want one.
But you and Dad were always...
Relationships are just an idea, Eliza. Ideas are a function of our imagination. You imagined your parents had a good marriage, and in many ways we did.
How can you say that if...
I had the opportunity to travel by myself, which, as you know, I adore. And I had relationships with other people, which I enjoyed as well.
I can't find the Borofsky file. Do you have it, Bess?
Uh-huh. So there is a correlation between sex and organization. Sorry. You're gonna get an ulcer, you know? Or maybe you'll just go crazy and kill someone.
Maybe I'll kill you.
Well, at least then you'd be doing something.
I am doing something, Bess.
Oh, really? What? What are you doing? You're looking for a file? You're getting a manicure? You're living like your life is normal, like nothing's changed?
Fine, Bess, fine. I know I should do something. I just don't know what. I played by the rules. We were good. We communicated. We fought, we played, we had a child. I enjoyed buying shoes, clothes, things Sam liked. There ought to be instructions for this because I don't know what to do.
Well, maybe that's because you don't know whether you miss Sam or the life you had with him. Well, there's a difference, you know?
Stop it, Bess. Do you know what I'm doing? I'm waking up every morning and I am struggling to get out of bed. I'm forcing myself to eat a piece of toast which nearly gags me. And then I'm running 5 miles instead of 2.5 because I'm afraid
Eliza,
if I don't...
I didn't mean to upset you like this.
Just do me a favor, will you? Stop with the ulcer advice and the dime store psychology. And don't you ever, ever use me to lie to Murray again.
Hi, Phyllis.
Oh, you can't.
I know. He's at the dentist.
Phyllis, I'm going to leave. You're Nell.
Yes, I am. I didn't expect to see you.
No, please don't go. Please, just close the door.
I did not ask Sam to be with me.
I asked him not to.
Yeah.
You know, Zoe quit her job because she couldn't handle being here with you and her father.
I know.
I thought you'd be younger.
It's a mess. But it's worse for you. Because when I'm gone, my feelings will be gone too.
Nell.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, too. I always preferred salad at the end of the meal. That's the way they do in Europe.
What did you just say?
About salad?
Before that?
About changing my mind? Woman's prerogative, Sam.
Cut the crap. Now, come on. What are you trying to tell me? What are you saying?
Well, this afternoon I went to see the doctor. He thought I was ready to hear some of the less subtle symptoms of this disease. As you know, it can be sudden. It all sounds very grim.
Look, I told you, that doesn't matter to me.
It matters to me. I think the longer we're together, the more difficult it's going to be for you when I'm gone.
Hey, now, wait a minute. Now, that's a decision that I make, not you.
No. The dying person makes the decisions. Your bags are by the door, Sam.
Now, why are you doing this?
When I'm with you, I remember I'm dying. I feel like I'm dying. There's so much anger and pain. We started too late, Sam. What I have with you, I do not want to rush. Would you please leave? Please leave.
I'll stop at the car. And then I'm going for a spin.
Oh, really? Who's driving?
I've imposed on you long enough. Besides, 2 weeks at your house has given me a case of cabin fever.
Thank you. It's been 10 days. Maybe you'd like to go live with Sam in his hotel room.
He's not with her anymore?
I'm not sure. He's not staying there, that's all I know. Well, here's good news. Your granddaughter survived another wilderness weekend with Zach.
Uh-oh, looks like trouble in paradise.
Maybe it's catching. Honey, is something wrong?
No, Mom. Everything's wrong.
Oh, boy.
Zach says he doesn't want to have kids. He says they're, little anchors. And he wants to sail with the wind.
Oh, sweetie.
I'm gonna get some honey. Does anyone else want honey?
No. Zach.
Mom? What happened to the kitchen? What'd she do?
I think your mother decided
I'm
that she
making
wanted...
some changes.
Some changes. Dad built you that kitchen. You said that was the perfect kitchen.
Dad built the kitchen he wanted. Now it's going to be the kitchen I want.
Okay? I don't get anyone anymore. I mean, you, Zach, Nell, Dad. I hope you don't have any deep, dark secrets, Gran. I couldn't handle that. gonna be lessons.
Yeah, you're gonna sign up right over there behind the childcare. Okay?
My mama wants me to play the horn. I want to play the drums.
Why don't you play both?
Good morning, Sam.
Hey, kid. So how's it going?
Good. People feel good. Everybody's helping out.
Well, good. That's the whole idea.
Nell's been working too hard, though.
Yeah, I haven't seen too much of her the last couple of weeks. She's been working at home.
What was it she said about you?
Brother.
That you weren't a diamond in the rough. But you were a diamond. She said you've been going through some tough times. Somebody close to you is very sick. I'm sorry.
This is ridiculous. I mean, this is ridiculous. If you want, I'll stay at the hotel.
No.
No to which part?
I guess you're lucky that I'm not strong enough to resist you. Tell me the truth.
Okay.
How do I look?
Loved.
And, that backsplash needs to be light.
Right.
The 20 years I've been contracting people use this. Kind of reminds me of an Italian restaurant.
Oh, yeah. I want to stick with these. These are great.
Okay.
Don't you think?
Those are nice. Good. You might want to run it by your husband, though, because couples sometimes get into things over the stuff.
Yeah, well, I'm separated, so.
Oh.
Eliza!
Mom! Oh, Mom, this is my contractor in here, Richard it's Prender?
Pender.
Pender. My
Nice
mother,
to meet you.
Janet
Nice to
Cochran.
meet you.
Why don't I run out and get those wood samples?
Great.
Well, it's nice to have an attractive man around the house.
I think they gave you too much oxygen at the hospital.
You do? I don't.
Anyway, the doctor says she'll have some good days, but, you know, the whole thing can change overnight. From now on, it's all a matter of how she feels from day to day.
When I ask her how she feels, she just says fine. She used to tell me the truth. Now she just says fine.
Yeah. Hey.
Hi. Can I talk to you for a minute?
Sure. Do me a favor, would you call Nell? Tell her I'll be a few minutes late. Ask her if there's anything else she needs, all right?
You got it.
What I want to know is how come you still have Mom's picture on your desk?
Because she's my wife. I love her.
Right. I don't get it.
Oh, Zoe, I'm not sure I do either. Relationships are never airtight. They have empty spaces. And when things are mostly good, well, you just don't notice the spaces. But then something happens. And someone comes along and she fills up those spaces. She makes you realize that they were there in the first place. And how wonderful it feels not to have them empty anymore. So what about your plans?
Oh, well, we postponed the wedding. Zach and I are reviewing some things, and, besides, the original date didn't work with, Mom's new job.
Your mom has a job?
Oh, yeah, the one they always wanted her for at the museum. You should see what she's done to the kitchen. In the backyard.
You scared me.
I'm sorry. What are you doing, Eliza?
I'm having a new sprinkler system put in.
It's a good idea.
I'm glad you approve.
So, Zoe said that you'd taken a new job.
Yes, I did.
You know, you don't need to do that. Eliza?
You want some tea?
Yeah, herbal, if you have it. Eliza, I thought you loved this kitchen.
Yeah, I thought so too. You know, after we were married, I felt so fulfilled and happy, you know, and then we had Zoe. And I even felt more fulfilled, which I didn't think was possible. I didn't give a lot of thought to what else I wanted. Did you know my father had a mistress?
No.
You know, you really scared me out there.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
I think I'd like your house key.
Sweetie, it's an awful night. We'll just go home.
Ah, no, Sal. I love the rain.
You think people can tell?
About you being sick?
No, about how much I love you.
Would you mind if I asked you a very personal question?
Sure.
Would you marry me?
If I live long enough to write my memoirs. This night will definitely be in there. A man proposed. I said no. Then I needed to throw up. I saw a restroom somewhere up here. Maybe we should tell the doctor about our sex therapy. Of course, he might think that you're a pervert.
Hey, I love you too.
He couldn't possibly imagine so much pleasure.
Comedy night. I got Spaceballs. I got Naked Gun. I got the 12 chairs. I bet you never...
Sam, the doctor's on his way.
I was gone for an hour.
Listen to me. See, the only problem at the carnival was that I wasn't prepared.
Problem?
Nell Bergen, would you do me the very great honor of becoming my wife?
Can I tell you a secret?
Sure.
When I was little, people asked me, what did I want to be? I said, engaged. Never married. Just engaged. Sam, I don't know what it was between us.
Is what it is.
Sometimes people just fit. Sam. I want you to let go of me.
No. But just rest. Sweet. The doctor's on his way.
I'm not engaged to the doctor. I need you to let go.
No. Not yet. Please, not yet. I want more. No, please. Please. No, come. No. I need more.
Yeah.
Not a minute?
Hey, for you? I got more than that. So, what's up?
I'm going to Europe.
Didn't I know this already?
Not with Zach.
Oh.
With my friend Lydia.
Ah.
The relationship thing is weird.
Tell me about it.
Dad.
Yeah.
I wanted you to know I would have invited you to the wedding if there had been one. I would have invited you and Nell.
Oh, sweetie. Thanks. That means a lot to me.
I'm sorry.
I know.
She was...
Yeah, she was.
you're early. Come on in. Make yourself a drink.
Mom? It's
Hi, sweetie.
Dad.
Hello. You're expecting Bill Clinton.
Honey, would you excuse us?
Yeah.
Well, that's quite an outfit. Well, you said to drop by tonight.
Tomorrow. I said tomorrow.
It's tonight.
A lot's been going on. I'm sorry. I'm busy. I just didn't. But I have a little time. You want to talk in here?
Bess and Murray coming over?
Beth and Mary. You didn't know? They're separated.
Gee, I didn't know that. Sorry.
Look, Sam, you know, when we first talked about all of this, about your coming back, you know, when time passed, I thought it was fine. I really did. But then, now time has come and I don't think it's gonna work.
Maybe it's just too soon.
No, it isn't too soon, Sam. Oh, this is very hard, isn't it?
Well, it depends.
I've given this a lot of thought. We were like a piece of fabric, you know? We were woven together. We were perfect. And then this thing happened, you know? And you tore it apart.
Come on, Eliza. Well, look, we can fix this thing. I'm not stupid. All right? I know it's not going to be easy.
But sometimes a tear is so bad, Sam, it can't be fixed.
Which means what?
We've had a wonderful life. We've got a great daughter. But no matter how much I try, I'm sorry. It's over. I'm sure we could talk about this, but you know, it's getting late and I've got plans. It would be awkward if you were here.
Excuse me, but what's the name of that in the little dish?
It's marinated spinach with bonito flake. It's very good. Why don't you try it? Go ahead, please. You'll enjoy it.
Thank you.